Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Small boat migrants, as the government likes to call them, legal immigrants, as everyone else calls them, have found a little loophole in the newly signed agreement between Britain and France. It's an absolute joke. All they have to do is lodge a human rights claim the moment they arrive, and ta-da, they cannot be sent back to France. The whole process has to be done not from an asylum point of view, but from a human rights point of view. And that keeps them in the country almost indefinitely. It's almost impossible to prove. This is one of these new measures that they've found out because this agreement was written very hastily by people who don't care, by people who actively actually want immigrants to keep coming here. And it was done simply as a sop, as a looky, you know, looky, what we're doing this, we're going to stop them coming. But it was actually left in there. It's almost like the architect of the Death Star leaving that little thing uncovered, isn't it? It was all part of the plan. Chris Philp, who is the Tory, what's the word? Shadow Home Secretary? I nearly said Home Secretary. Not a chance. He's there. He's saying that this is going to be exploited, of course, rather ruthlessly by people smugglers and by asylum seekers themselves, even though they're not asylum seekers. But, this is one of those things. So who's to blame? Is it Macron? Is it Starmer? Is it the pair of them sitting back doing a couple of lines of coke and enjoying it and having a giggle at our expense? Nobody knows. I'm not implying, of course, that either Macron or Starmer does a line of coke. I will just simply refer you to some rather suspicious activity on a train recently. Although, given his big nose, it would be a bit greedy of old Macron, wouldn't it? He'd get a lot more up there than Starmer would. But there we go. Although Starmer's more a poppers kind of guy, I think. Anyway, migrants in France will actually still be flown to Britain, and they can't come back. And flying them to Britain is so much easier, apparently, than them coming across in the little boats. Because when they're flown, it's not obvious and you don't have the press down there watching them float. But it's all a load of bollocks, of course, because, yes, you're flying them in. But here's the thing, they're still going to come across in their little boats, aren't they? This is just going to mean even more come in. They really do think we're stupid. The day of reckoning is coming. Thanks very much. Bye.